humor has always like helped save my life. To all of a sudden be like borderline paraplegic, you know, it's like helpless. There's so much pain in my body. It's like I needed humor, and at the same time to find the place inside myself to give the humor. It was hard for me to like accept that place. I would have never gotten better if I was just gonna stay in like a calm, safe environment. It's like I had to go straight to the peak, straight to the North Shore. After my brain injury for about 2 years, we finally get to Hawaii and felt like I was on the moon. I remember I was in my wheelchair right here, and I hadn't seen the Pacific Ocean in years. And I was just like, I didn't know if I could make it to the water. But then when I finally saw the ocean, it was like, then it like sucked me to it. But I remember walking in the sand, just felt like quicksand, walking for the first time. Super emotional feeling, like I could feel the wind, it felt intense. Everything was so vibrant. There he is. So I got here in the summer, in July. That's when I first started to walk again, and walking was super tough because it made me so emotional. Whatever was happening in my brain, I would walk, and then after I'd have to go lay down because I'd be shaking, and I would have all these weird visions, and so intense. Getting back, oh, Uncle, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, funny to see you here.
Long time. What are you doing out here, brother? It's beautiful. Miss you.
They're just doing a documentary on me. It's not a big deal, you know?
This summer when Sterling showed up, he was looking just to heal and relax. Honestly, that's the first thing he told me, is that it came out, you had a brain injury, and that you just came with your family to just relax. In August, which the North Shore is like completely flat, it's literally the exact opposite time of the year that all the pro surfers come, and it's just a really, really mellow time on the North Shore. So like the timing that you're coming here, what your intentions were, just to like heal and stuff, and I wanted to help out, really.
I remember he didn't fully know like how injured I was. And we like get down to the car, and I'm like, so yeah, I can't like walk.
I was like,
and you're like, oh, do you want me to carry?
just the kind of guy I am.
I was like, you sure? And I remember just that was like the sickest thing anyone ever done for me.
Right on. No worries, Uncle. Yeah, because I knew what you were here for, to try and heal your brain injury and like just relax and stuff. And Hawaii is such a good, I always go into, there's so many like people who come to Hawaii to heal like you. There's a lot of people who come here after like traumatic stuff in their lives, or it's a powerful place and it's a place of healing. So I didn't know how serious it was. We would go down to the beach and it would be like 100 yards to the ocean, and I'd just throw the guy on my back. It's a good workout for me. Carry him down, he'd grab my leg, I'd paddle him out. And then by like a month of that though, you were kind of paddling yourself out.
Yeah, by the end of those 2 months, I think you were still helping me paddle out. But then I was surfing, you know, catching like 5 waves and
getting a little better and better. I remember his first couple waves out here, and I've seen you surf my whole life, dude, and you were definitely a little more warbly and off balance than I think I've ever seen you. And I was like, oh shit.
Like, this is real.
Well, I knew it, but then I saw that, and then, but the cool thing was it just almost every session or every week you would start doing like your turns were a little harder and harder.
Well, I remember when I first got here, we'd come down here every day. I would just catch 1 wave. That was like as much as I could do.
Right.
And then it was like every day I'd come down and catch that 1 wave. And then it was like, okay, I'm gonna go for 2 today. Because it was like trying to know how much energy I had. Okay, I have enough energy to get down there, ride a wave, come back, and get home. And so it was like every day trying to gauge that energy, because if I messed up, then I couldn't surf for 2 days.
We hung out a lot, like every day, and it was fun. We surfed, had beach days, which you have a lot on the North Shore.
It was like I could just be a kid.
It's like welcome to the North Shore, dude.
But there is no one here. It's literally just us, like, which is what I needed with my brain, like, to not be overstimulated, like, didn't have to worry about traffic or people. And
it was still during COVID too, a little bit more. So, you know, there was really no one around in August, very, very mellow and peaceful. And it was like just a gradual, slow, and then now you're getting barreled up pipe.
it's a crazy how the body can heal itself. Like,
You came back, you've lost weight. I can see like maybe one of your abs.
yeah, it was crazy when I first got here how heavy I was.
I was like, yeah, I'll carry you down to the beach. I'm kidding.
Herniated disc.
You stood up on the wave, you're like, I was like, whoa. Dude, but it's been awesome to see the transformation. And that's Hawaii in general. Like, it transforms everyone. You're surfing every day. So you have this like gradual gain of health and like strength, you know? Like, it happens to anyone that's gonna spend a lot of time in the ocean.
It's like the waves and environment here is so raw. It makes you adapt.
Right.
That's the way it felt. Like, it felt impossible to go surf pipeline for months. But you just like, it pushes you. That's why I wanted to come here. It's like, I would have never gotten better if I was just gonna stay in like a calm, safe environment. It's like I had to go straight to the peak, like straight to the North Shore, like deal with people, like so many personalities.
It is just a good place to heal. If you're a surfer and you're spending a lot of time in the ocean, it's going to be a natural gain of like physical health, and then in turn mental health. I mean, that's another part of being stoked in Hawaii. It's like the physical, you're getting like in shape, and then it's good mentally too. You don't really realize it, but it's good. It goes hand in hand.
Super crazy, like, to go from like this summer, no one recognized me, you know, like, to now it's like literally everyone's coming up to us. And it's just a crazy feeling. Like, not that like fame matters or anything, but it was like I thought I was like never gonna be able to like communicate to people, and then to like go from not being able to walk, barely talk, to now everyone's coming up to us like, we love the videos. It was just like the craziest feeling, like, he lives.
Do you know the rules around here?
Just, I feel like positive energy and making people laugh multiplies on itself too. And dude, it's so important for anyone, like you said, going through a heavy situation. I think humor and like making and just like laughing in this life and this short life of ours is like, it's what makes people happy, dude. And
it was hard for me to like accept that place, because like you were saying, like, oh, Sterling's been done this and that and this, and to all of a sudden be like borderline paraplegic, you know, it's like helpless. Like, that was really
tough.
That was tough.
Yeah.
And I felt like our humor was helping me cope. I feel like our energies, like I needed a little.
You need a little alberga in your life. We talked about doing funny stuff from the summer, and we started with stupid little videos, and then you left, and we were still talking when you were on the mainland, and we would just like conjure up these funny ideas through text and whatever, and like just be laughing. And then even when you got here, I mean, there was like 3 months, like, cause you were like filming all this stuff. I left the island, I came back, and we finally got around to doing these skits, and they just exploded.
Now, look where we are.
But it's funny because it did take a couple months, even for you to get in your groove. Cause you said like when, you know, you're like, I'll find my groove.
It was hard for me to be funny. I like instantly knew when I was ready. It was weird. It's just the brain finally was ready. But it's hard to like, when you become an entertainer, people want more. It's always more and more and more. And it was hard to like, okay, this morning I stand up. There's so much pain in my body. And it's like I needed humor, and at the same time, it was like to find the place inside myself to give the humor. Because it's like, when you're in so much pain, it's hard to like want to be like, here, no, here.
No, well, darkness can like multiply on itself, and negative energy can multiply on itself, and so can positive energy. So like, if I'm making you laugh, I'm giving you the positive vibes, and you're gonna be like, Kelly. No, but like,
it's pretty crazy, like the power of humor. Humor has always like helped save my life. Because it was so intense this summer, like it was intense, like trying to walk again, trying to like learn it all again. And I feel like us just like making fun of it while it was happening, you know, like it almost helped, you know, deal with such the intenseness of it. It almost felt like I was watching myself go through it because I was just laughing the whole time.
It's been so cool to watch his physical health, mental health come back. And then to see the guy's been making videos his whole life. His whole deal is surf comedy or just comedy. And there was a little while where you went dark on us, Sterls. No, but it's been really cool to see like he came here to Hawaii and he was telling me before he came, it takes a little bit to find his groove, and he found his groove, and just to watch his, you know, him get back into his comedy and make everyone in the surf world laugh and love it. And the reaction from like everyone has been like so cool, even to me, because like I've been a part of a few videos and everyone just loves them. So yeah, it's like I'm proud, I'm stoked. It was like a vision that we had, and he came, he saw, he conquered.